Yes, good job. And keep your weight in that right heel. Good, good. And now ask him to come just a little bit more on the bit. Just a little. Yes. And keep that contact. Keep that. Good job. And if he gets any lower, nudge him with your leg. Try not to pick him up with your hand.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hi, Julie.
Ooh, that looks so nice. Yes. Very nice. Bend him a little bit here. Don't let your reins get any longer. Good. Push forward. Push forward. That'll get his head up. Exactly. And now prepare for transition back to walk. And a little sitting. Good. And keep him active. Now ask him to stretch in that walk again. Think about it. Even a little wider with the hands. It's wide with the tension until you feel good that he starts to go down. Then you feed the reins out a little bit. Exactly. Then if he starts to come back up, you widen the reins a little bit more. You just kind of keep playing it a little at a time. Exactly. Yes. Push it on a little. There, right. With a little tension. Good, like that. And then a little tap. Don't feel guilty about using a little stick. You're not being hard on him at all. It's better to just kind of make your point and be able to leave it alone than to constantly push him, push him, shove him subtly with your seat and your leg so much that they hook you into it and you don't even realize you're doing it. Now start to take him back up in the contact and then changing direction. Yes. Good. And not knowing his history, and based on what you're telling me in the canter, it just looks like he needs to be convinced to keep moving forward in that canter. And anytime he reacts a little negatively, if you react, or whoever's riding him reacts, he gets to quit. So he's kind of got that figured out. Okay. I want you to bend your elbows a little more. Good. Taking up that contact. Keep making him move actively forward toward the bit. And getting him ready for the trot again. Now see, he's definitely much rounder here. Your reins are still just a little bit long. And that's another thing, with the horse that he wants to be lazy. It's easy to let the reins out, thinking, he'll go better forward, he'll go better forward. Well, it's almost like you're going to be chasing him on the bit as opposed to making him really work, yes, into that contact. That's right. Good. So you keep working little increments of pushing him forward, having him in your hand. Yes. Yes. He's not too low. Good. Good. Put your hands a little closer together. Because that's another thing. If here now that we don't want him to stretch, we want him to stay on the bit, make a point that your hands stay close together. And your legs keep reminding him a little bit at a time, not all the time, to stay in front of you. Very nice, Erin. Very nice. You're getting on the video now. Okay, good. That's a little more push right there. Good. And the little up and down that he's doing with his head is simply just a way for him to think, this is a little more work now. Can I get away with this? If I pull my head a little forward, is she going to let those reins go more? And that's when you have to say, no, we're not. You're going to keep working a little bit more. Yes. And push driving. Yeah. And then mind the bend a little bit. Exactly. Exactly. Good. Now this looks like a totally different horse when he's on the bit. And around the next corner, you pick a spot and another canter. And if he's reluctant, let his head go. It's just that I think it's too much for you to try to hold him together and make him canter right now, with the canter being a little bit of an issue. So I think you just need to relax, sit back, lighten up, and canter, and loosen the rein a little more now. Good, commit to it. Keep him going. Keep him going. There you go. There you go. Push it on. Yes, a little bending, but don't let him quit when you take the contact to bend him. Keep pushing him forward. Inside leg, inside leg. That's, come on. There you go. There you go. Good. Good. Now transition back to trot and take advantage of the impulsion. And come on. A little more impulsion, a little more active, a little touch with the whip, and slightly shorter rein. Yes. Now encourage a little bit bending, taking your left rein a little bit, let him look a little more to the inside right in here. Yes. Good. Keep those hands together. That's it. Good. Bending him a little right here. Help with your left leg, pushing him into that right rein. Good job. And nice big forward strides down that long side. When he's working now, he looks a heck of a lot more even. Yes. A little bit bending. Yes. Good. Good, and don't let him die. Every time he slows down, ask him a little with the leg, reinforce with the stick. Exactly. Slight bending. Good boy. Now back at this end, on your 20-meter circle, have the energy. A little tap as you need it. Now see if you can get to show me a significant stretch in the trot. Just establish your circle. Make it nice and big, and then start to widen the hands a little bit, and letting the reins out as he goes down. So when in a test, when you do this, good boy, then put your hands together as he's going down, so that if he starts to come up, you can widen the reins. And this side, he falls in. This is the stiffer side, actually. Good. And then good, that's it. And push it a little bit forward. Yes. So at the same time you're stretching, if he's progressively trying to make the circle smaller by himself, you've got to be able to keep him out with your inside leg. Right. Now start to take him back up to you. And now again, you're going to have to remind the activity here. Remind the bend. Keep shortening those reins. Yep. Left leg, little tap. Yes. Yes. Good. Keep those hands together and don't let him talk you into a longer rein. A little more activity. Now we're going to try one more thing that's going to be a little bit harder. I want you to come in slightly smaller on that circle. Keeping him active and let him look a little more to the inside. Good. Now leg yield him out to the bigger circle. Make him move away from your left leg. Yeah, that makes him a little more uneven. That's a little harder. And then back to the big circle, so we won't do that again. Okay, good. And now prepare for transition back to walk. Little sitting. Keep it active. Stay on the circle. And now shorten those reins and get ready for another halt and show me that you can keep him on the bit. And just ignore the fact that he's thinking, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, pulling those reins away from you, and that's all he's doing. And now to a halt. Just letting him stand. Good boy. Walk forward. Little tap, little tap, little tap. Yeah, come on. That's it. Push him. And good. That's it. That's it. And try to keep your elbows a little more bent at your hips. That's right. So you don't get your arms straight out in front of you.
Bad old habit.
Okay. Yep. There. Good. But I love how you keep your thumbs up to the top. Okay. And then one more time to a halt. And just hold and wait till he gives and he comes a little rounder to you. You'll always chew a little on the good boy. Now walk forward long range. Good. Good. Yes. Good. He's got some training under there.
He does, yeah. Yeah, he does. But the first time I rode him, dressage, he was a bit fresh that night.
Yeah.
But we got a little bit around this. So I knew he could do it.
Yeah. He
So I was
can
like,
do
oh,
it.
I'll give him a shot. Can I have some more water?
Yeah, good.